Alright, answer me this. How is conversion therapy still happening in 2021? That's my question. You know, I don't even want to waste any time. As you've seen from the title of this video, I again stumbled upon something so dark that I actually think I might have to put a disclaimer before this video, cause I might be treading on topics that might be sensitive to some viewers. So, viewer discretion is advised. Now, I've known of conversion therapy and the top layer of the that it is. But when you break open that layer, you find much darker things, my friends. Much darker things. Now, if you don't know what conversion therapy is, here's a basic definition of it. And this is from the trevorproject.org. I highly recommend you guys check out that company. I've even joined their foundation at one point on TikTok when TikTok allowed you to partner with different companies to help raise money for that company. At one point, I was with the Trevor Project. Seriously, check them out. They're amazing. But the Trevor Project explains that conversion therapy refers to any of several dangerous and discredited practices aimed at changing an individual's sexual orientation or gender identity. For example, that could mean attempting to change someone's sexual orientation from lesbian, gay, or bisexual to straight, or their gender identity from transgender or non-binary to cisgender. And it could include efforts to change a person's gender expression, to make a person act more stereotypically masculine or feminine, for example, or to reduce or eliminate sexual or romantic attraction or feeling towards a person of the same gender. Basically, what they're saying is gay is wrong, and you're wrong for being gay. So now we're gonna torture you mentally and even physically until you give in and are so afraid to be gay that you would rather be straight. Doesn't that sound lovely? And you'll never guess where these therapeutic conversions are held. Take a wild guess. Yeah. In youth groups and in secret underground church basements, where no one goes but the preacher. What is he doing down there? No one knows. But recently, people have been coming out and giving their testimonies on what happened with them and the preacher down in the basement. And I am so damn glad that they are. People are coming out about these conversion therapies, anonymously mind you, because they're afraid for their lives. I came across a Huffington Post article in 2016, right before President Cinnamon Hitler Donald Jessica Trump and his conversion therapy loving Vice President Mike Goebbels Pence got into office. Y'all, I read this article and I couldn't believe it. I mean, I knew conversion therapy was vile, but I didn't know that they treaded on aspects of torture, like physical torture. I gotta give credit to Huffington Post for this article. Thank you for having the balls to publish this. This needs to be exposed. This needs to be screamed on the top of our lungs from the highest building so everybody can know about it. I'm about to tell you a story of a young man named TC. His name is gonna remain anonymous, and for good reasons. See, TC is a victim of brutal conversion therapy. I'm gonna be getting into some minor details, so again, viewer discretion is advised. From what TC is stating, that there are several methods of conversion therapy. The most common is the talk therapy. Some others are treating the LGBTQ+ community like individuals that are on drugs or alcohol or have some kind of an addiction. Yeah, they think being sexually attracted to the same gender is like an addiction. But the worst one of them all, this one I could not believe. The worst one of them all is electroshock therapy. Yeah, they electrocuted these people to be straight. My God. Trust me, I really didn't think they took it that far. But do they? TC, a 19-year-old gay man who spoke to the Huffington Post anonymously for this article in order to protect his safety. TC was exposed to conversion therapy in 2012 when he was 15 years old after his parents discovered that he was gay. The conversion therapy practices took place in the basement of a church after school hours, where it was explained to TC and his parents that there were going to be two separate components to this therapy. TC explained in this interview that there were two steps to his therapy. Here's what he said in his own words. The first step, which usually lasted 6 months, is where they they deconstructed us as a person. Their tactics still haunt me. Aversion therapy, shock therapy, harassment, and occasional physical abuse. Their goal was to get us to hate ourselves for being LGBTQ. Most of us were gay, and the entire spectrum was present, and they knew what they were doing. The second step of the program, they, quote, rebuilt us of everything that made us a unique person, and instead made us a walking, talking robot for Jesus. They retaught us everything that we knew: how to eat, talk, walk, dress, believe, and even breathe. We were no longer people at the end of that program. I mean, imagine what those children endured. This kid is probably scarred for the rest of his life. TC said that this used to happen every weekday, with shock therapies lasting about an hour and aversion therapy lasting about 3 hours. Conversion therapy has been criticized by many people, including Dr. Jack Drescher, stating that there are many more practices than the ones TC talked about. He said, people have tried all kinds of things because none of them really work. Now, the unbelievably tragic thing about this particular conversion therapy that TC went to, he stated that multiple minors ultimately took their own lives. Look, I can't even imagine. See, I'm not even a parent, and I never will be. Personal choice. But I can't imagine how their parents feel. Burying their own child. And for what? For this? And that's why I'm making this video, to expose this horror. Like I said, this needs to be shouted from the rooftops so the whole damn world can hear about this blindness. How are these people even getting away with this? I mean, there have been interviews of conversion therapy preachers talking about this freely. Like, here's an example.
Do you see your part in that then, and that hurt and that harm?
Absolutely I do. I mean, I can think of things that I created that I put into these weekends, and I think back on it, and honestly, I want to crawl into myself, because there's this sense of, there's this cringe. There's this sense of, oh my gosh, I used to think that was a good idea.
I don't even know what to say, friends. If you know anyone that's exposed to this, or if you are exposed to this vile practice, please don't be silent. Don't let them do this to you. You are much stronger than this, and you can leave this place. Tell them that they don't control you and who you are. And if they don't like it, well, that's too damn bad! Them. Walk away. But honestly, if you are stuck and you need help, please call this number right here. This is the helpline to the Trevor Project. They will help you through this and help you get out. Or if you don't like speaking to a live person, you can text them or chat with them. Just go to thetrevorproject.org. And this is not a sponsored video. I am a huge supporter of the LGBTQAI+ community. I'm a Gay Straight Alliance member. I have a lot of friends that are LGBTQ, so I take this very seriously. And an amazing fact, if you guys didn't know, many states are starting to outlaw conversion therapy. And it's about time. My state of Virginia just got its head out of its ass and made conversion therapy illegal on July 1st, 2020. What do y'all think of this? And have you heard of conversion therapy? Comment below, let me know. And if you can, please support the content on Patreon. I will leave the link right here in the description and at the end of this video. Help the channel grow and join my private community on Discord. And please don't forget to like the video, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. And if you know of any Republican or conservative YouTubers that I can add to Republicans Say the Darndest Things, please DM me on Instagram. I will read all of your messages and I will take all videos into consideration. So go! I need ideas. I love y'all, and I will see you guys later.